Америка, Канада, Аляска, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany and Czech Republic, не входящих в русские, гетто, Холокост, геноцид страны, индийские, китайские страны и остальные страны, где живут черножопые суки, подонки и их пиздосранки и гандоны, суки и кобели. Русские гетто, Холокост, геноцид страны — это Россия, СССР, СНГ, Болгария, захваченная ими Прибалтика, где русские подонки и суки, и черножопые суки и подонки с их пиздосранками и гандонами, суками и кобелями устроили геноцид мне, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и пытая аппаратурой и майнд-контроль над аппаратурой и применяя все формы насилия, террора, принуждения, рабства, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и принуждая находиться среди подонков и сук, и их пиздосранок и гандонов, сук и кобелей, не давая мне осуществить мою эмиграцию в Германию, Австрию, Нидерланды, Францию, Чехию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду или Аляску, куда я собираюсь, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и пытая аппаратурой и майнд-контроль над аппаратурой и принуждая находиться среди подонков и сук и их пиздосранок и гандонов, сука, кобелей. Hello, hello, people from the USA, America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Hello, hello, Joy, the Zone White People Trust, from the USA, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic.
I think you were supposed to turn left out of there, buddy. You went in the wrong direction on this street. I want to say a good.
Today, of August 2025, with the
I'm waiting at the intersection. Yeah, he had to go across 3 lanes of traffic and 2 dedicated left turning lanes. So that's 5 lanes of traffic he cut across. There's no way left turns weren't prohibited over there. There's a My Way bus, Mississauga Transit as it used to be called.
real date and time.
Real 7
This moment, because enjoy.
It's taking on more of a commercial, industrial vibe. Hey, a multi-use trail reappeared on the right side. We're about to go by Centennial Park once we get into
This real date and time, this moment.
Park that. I think they closed the ski hill there. And I'm pretty sure they closed the go-kart track there. And there's a small par 3, par 4 golf course there. Mr. Safety Shoes. That was someone letting it rip in their vet. Indoor karting, K1 speed, that looks fun. We're at Dixie Road, so I said we'll be in Toronto soon, but I called that way too early. We are still very much in Mississauga. There's a big Canada Post outlet on the right. That is huge. What bus is that there? That's a 35 West. Courtyard Marriott on the left. I don't know what the hell you would say here.
Jack, этот шестпенки. Ой, глаза. Вчера они так сделали этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки. С их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. Что они сделали ожог лазером. Лукадзаджоне. Они так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки, их пиздосранки. И гондоны, суки, и кабели.
Are you sure that was a wave? That's really once we get east of Dufferin, and I think there's going to be a street festival coming up soon in that neighborhood.
This is my breakfast lunch Johnny. This Johnny cottage cheese pancakes. I don't know, Johnny, is what to consist this. With psiha, preparates, hormones and poison. Or without. With ingredients for this foods and drinks.
There's a station at
This
Dufferin,
cottage cheese
and one at
pancakes and
Oakwood.
coffee. With 2
And
pieces
Egglington
of
West,
sugar.
which will be renamed Cedarvale. Just to confuse the hell out of you. Most people in Toronto will say, what or where the hell is Cedarvale? Well, the bike lanes are there, but this guy, he doesn't really seem to care for them. And for some reason, Dufferin here is Fairbank. They could have called it like Dufferin North. Duffin Egg. That's what I would have called it. Duffin Egg. D-U-F-F-N-E-G-G or E-G. The next stop coming up will be Oakwood. Sorry, there's Oakwood, then Eglinton West. This is a neighborhood I haven't visited for a while. Camera in hand. But if I'm in town for that festival, I'll try to visit it then. And you'll notice there's no bike lanes. Guy's taking the whole lane too. Awesome. And the days definitely are getting shorter. Alright, this is Oakwood. Station on the left. So I would say this is kind of ground zero for Little Jamaica. There's Randy's Patties on the right. Not open. They got a stop or a spot in the Eaton Center. There's a new food court there. There's Wraps. They're not open tonight either. I wonder if it's a Monday thing. here's where traffic can suck. We have the Allen Road emptying out on Eglinton. There's a sign on the right that says "Do not block intersection." So I will adhere to that sign. We can get through. But nobody else behind me is leaving the intersection open. Cool. I'm guessing this guy on the right needs to turn onto the Allen Road. This is Eglinton West Station coming up on the left. And the bike lanes magically reappear. I don't know if this is the best lane to be in here. Oop. There's going to be a lot of cars trying to merge over left. Cars are all turning out of the same lane. Half of them end up in the far right lane. And half of them end up in the left lane. At least I think that's what's going on. Yep, that's what was happening. At rush hour coming through here is absolutely a nightmare. With the logjam created by Allen Road. That's going to be really nice when the crosstown opens up because these buses have no priority at all. You're wondering what the culprit is for this slowdown. No, it is not bike lanes. It is, in fact, street parking. And when people say, how will the businesses survive? What they should really be saying is, how will the business, or where will the business owners park? Just like the idiots along Bathurst arguing against improving that corridor just north of Bloor Street. But my parking, who cares about the tens of thousands of people that will move faster every day with these improvements? didn't want to block that car that was turning, but now I don't want to block the intersection. Oh, but we got through. Pattaya City, authentic Thai cuisine. I gotta try that place. That was just on the left. We are firmly entering what Ken dubbed Strides Land. Bathurst. We'll take another major cross-town stop here. Well, neither have I, but we're about to find out. I've got my trusty Osmo Action mounted to the windshield there. And today is Monday, July 28th. It is 7:25 p.m. and the temperature is a very hot 32 degrees Celsius outside. And let me get this vehicle fired up and air conditioning going. And according to Google, it's going to take about 45 minutes on the highway, or about an hour on Eglinton. So I thought, why not take Eglinton? I apologize for all the excessive air conditioning noise. I do have my microphone on noise canceling mode. Hopefully that's lowering things, but I need to fight the action camera from overheating. So right, let me throw my seatbelt on and we shall get rolling here in the Kia. And we are ready to go. For ambience, I rolled down the windows a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't cause the camera to overheat. We'll be making a right and then a left on to Eglinton to begin our 33-kilometer or so journey. Oh, there's a green light here. Can we make it? Go, 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 go! No, we will not make it. Thou shalt not run a red light. And now we have to pay the penalty of waiting for the light cycle. So I'm making my way back from Niagara Falls. I had a family member who ended up in the hospital, so I borrowed this car, or I rented it rather, from Enterprise. Normally I get my cars from Rome Auto. They're super awesome. I'll put a link to them down in the description. But they are located in Etobicoke, and this was very last minute for me. So I just reserved this at Enterprise, and it was not cheap. It was $128 for their cheapest car, a compact SUV. For the day, I picked it up at 9 a.m. and we're actually going to take it back right now. They have after hours drop off. So what I'm going to do is stop at a gas station near the Enterprise. There's a Petro-Canada right around the corner from Yonge and Eglinton. And we're going to take this back to the Enterprise. And I have not been on this stretch of Eglinton in a very long time. We're also going to be checking out the western half of the Eglinton Crosstown. And there's a Lime scooter and Lime share bike available across the street. And of course the car behind me just turned into the far right lane. No signaling, no doing it one lane at a time. But it's neat seeing that multi-use trail where there would be a sidewalk on the right. It's also neat being in a city that allows e-scooters, unlike the idiotic policy of the city of Toronto. And there's been a ton of development in this area in recent years. Way back when all of these condos didn't exist, the mall has transformed quite drastically. I'll be uploading a video of my walk through that mall. I'm not sure which one of these videos will go up first or if this will even be uploaded. That's Credit Valley Hospital on the right. But we could call this suburban Stroden. So a little under 45 minutes via the 403 to the 401 versus an hour on Eglinton. This pretty much looks like most of Mississauga. We're on a main street. The sidewalks barely have anyone on them. You'll get strip malls and residential developments that back onto them. You've got backyards facing the street on the left, and a gate, and some front yards on the right. Everything is just so segregated from everything else in these parts. It's not particularly walkable, and that multi-use trail has disappeared. So nuts to you if you want to ride your bike. Although I do think it's legal to ride your bike on the sidewalk here. As we go over the Credit River. The speeds down to Lake Ontario in a beautiful part of Mississauga. I grew up around there.
I don't know Jack. Is what to consist this. With psychopрепарats. Hormones and poison without. With ingredients for this. Products and drinks and foods. I don't know this Jack. Указать, это финиш Jack, eating. Eat. Указать Jack. And to
was
listen
taking
to
a
music,
course as
look
certified
at the
insurance
giant.
professional. There's also the Lithuanian Hall on Bloor Street in Toronto where we took tests, but there it is on the left, the big Coptic Center. Actually, I think at the Lithuanian Hall, that was where I got my OTL license. Sort of a license you needed to be an insurance agent. And then went on to be an underwriter and didn't need it. Then I went to Korea and taught English for 5 years. Then I came back and I immediately landed a job at a commercial brokerage. And that required me to get my Revo license, they call it. That's in order to be a broker. But that was so similar to the OTL, and somehow I remembered most of it. It was a piece of cake for me to get. And a year later, I went on to be an underwriter again and didn't need it. It looks like they're massively expanding that church. Oh, there's Adonis on the right. Canadian Coptic Center. I think that's one of those places where if you want to be a member, they take part of your salary.
In libraries of USA, Alaska,
Yeah, I
Scotland,
absolutely
England,
despise this
United
kind
Kingdom,
of quote-unquote urban
Netherlands,
design.
France, Germany, and Czech
This is a
Republic.
main road, and we've got fences on the right
Это
and
Dreaming
left,
Journey without under influence
just to
of
isolate
mind
pockets
control
of houses
technologies
with nonsensical street
to
grids.
learn just
It's not like an
harmony.
east-west, north-south kind of thing. Oh, there's a bunch of popo on the right. The camera will pick that up, but
In library,
cars, one of them has their lights on. There's a few
the
cops
Shanja,
walking up.
and there to like in this Just
Probably just responding to a call.
look at that.
But these street grids are designed to be nonsensical and stupid on purpose to cater to automobile dependency. I almost said independency.
I'm very liking
You wanna
this
walk out
brand.
of this neighborhood to a local grocery store or ride your bike. You can't take a straight route,
Look at that,
but if you take your
That's
car,
like
you can do it
that.
relatively quickly.
Hello. Look at that.
Oh, if you can stop, you should stop. Check my rearview mirror to make sure no one was going to slam into me before I did
Look
that.
at
Oh, there's another
that.
lime scooter over there.
And the thing is this. That moment, это looking, что ты,
I
бля.
don't know if the microphone
Это
can
Женя
pick that up, but
финиш
that's dead on my
стоит,
left.
it. Это this moment, Женя. Look at that,
It's
Женя.
got their tunes
This
going.
under influence Женя of mind control technologies of Russian Reds and their six and hairs. Very pain heads. And very slowly and badly to working brain. Under influence Женя of mind control technologies of Reds and their six and hairs.
A turn signal that doesn't work.
Look at that.
She must have noticed it wasn't working as she changed 2 lanes.
This Женя under influence of these technologies is very pain head and very slowly and badly to working brain and head process, Женя. Look at that, Женя.
A big movie theater.
Зачем Женя that?
It was a big
Они так
AMC.
воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки с их пиздосрамками и гондонами, суками и кабелями.
Now, the Mississauga City Center skyline, which I cannot film,
And to dream and joy, to learn and just
is pretty imposing. That's just
Harmony.
right. just on the other side of
Giant
Highway 403.
British Harmony. Закши Giant American
I had a cold
Harmony
in the passenger seat and tell them to snap a few
in
pics.
library.
And splash those
Закши
on
Giant.
screen.
Who please Giant? Who please Giant? I will not come to live in prison under influence of these technologies with Russian rats and their six and hairs.
She taught me.
Who please join? Они так воздействуют аппаратурой, что-то невозможно слушать, когда по голове пнули. Они так воздействуют этой аппаратурой, подонки, суки, с их пиздосрамками и гондонами, суками и кабелями.
And those condos on the right have been there for a very long time. They've been there since the late 80s, early 90s. Those last ones on the left, though, are fairly new. I know someone who lived in those ones on the right when I was growing up.
And Giant, Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, Czech Republic, and to have my work and money of work without contacts with little socks and hairs and black socks and hairs. They have got house little or flat is inviolability.
A proponent of urban sprawl. A very, very costly way to build
Hope
a city.
jail,
And
please.
much higher maintenance costs.
To realize my immigration of this prison, Russian zone once of countries. There will want to live forever. And to learning of my free time.
Being what it is, there's condos.
That what I to wanting is not what to wanting. Rats and their socks and hairs. And to listen, it what I to low and to wanting
A bit of a boring drive.
is not what to want at rats and their socks and hairs. Look at that giant.
Keeping it moving.
Help giant, please. I want giant to end with you
Where that
and with all giant white people's race. From the Canada, Alaska, you see, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic.
I don't know if it was around here.
The exchange that
Here, but one of the
and the learning in listening is only J, you see,
original animatronics
from the
was in
English,
this
British, Scotland,
saga. I don't know why that
Kingdom.
came to mind.
France,
I remember going as a
Austria,
kid, I remember seeing on a
Germany,
YouTube video that the Mississauga
and
location
Czech Republic music.
kind of maintained the
Is
original
only
spirit
what I
of
to
Czech
learn. And me is near and pleasant. And to speak in is only at the English and German languages. Help me please join to realize my immigration of this prison, Russian zone, nuance of countries. There will want to live forever.
way.
Help join please. Help join please. Continue join please. I need join to have got car and $1 million. The real contacts of white people's race. From this country, there will want to live forever.
Some scooters.
On my giant first birthday in prison, Russian zone. Who join please?
But how unpleasant would it be to walk on this sidewalk? Look, there's someone on the right.
Giant to have giant normal books
And there's a
in
fence.
all the libraries.
residential community of
Original.
all the way around.
Without
How silly is that?
reduction of reds and their sucks and hairs. How giant, please. Write giant books and music books.
Areas in Scarborough.
Without giant reduction of reds and their sucks and hairs.
Lawrence,
How
Eglinton,
giant, please.
on the north-south routes. We would call Strodes, Kennedy, Victoria Park. Which is basically a combination of a road and a street, but it does neither function. Well, a road is for
How
connecting
giant, please.
places that
Come
are far
on,
apart, so
giant,
it
please.
could be a
Take a
fast-moving
giant,
roadway,
please, you.
one with not too many
Of this
entrances and
country's
exits on it.
Russian zone, prison.
Is one with
In one
destinations.
of countries is where you want to live forever.
Generally,
Look at that Johnny.
a lot now.
This Johnny under influence of mind control technologies is not a my text.
And that's something they do
The,
really well in some European cities, but
First
here
words
you get these
in
monstrosities.
automatic. Они даже могут делать так, что хочет одно сказать, а скажет другое этой аппаратурой.
403.
Подонки и суки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями.
Pearson Airport.
Они так могут воздействовать, что хочет одно сказать, это автоматически скажет другое.
Up in that direction.
Под воздействием этой аппаратуры mind контролят технологии.
That would have been
Under influence of Russian threats and their suits and hairs.
looked like it was a bit
Look at that giant.
Let's see if we can spot a welcome to Toronto sign over the next few minutes. Should be popping up soon. Tompkin Road. There's the Afghan flame.
Глубже, please. Realize my immigration of this prison Russian zone.
What is that Honda doing?
In one of countries. Where we want to live forever. Глубже, please.
I think you were supposed to turn left over there, but
please. And today
you
to
went in the
have
wrong
got
direction on this street.
$1,000,000 and
I'd
half.
say a good 15 to
The
20
real
car lengths.
contacts and white of white people's race from this country
Guess that needs
where
turning.
we want to live
The
forever.
other side, I'm waiting at the
Jump.
intersection. Yeah, he had to go across
People
3 lanes of
what
traffic
will have to help
and
me
2 dedicated left
to
turn
realize
lanes.
my
So that's 5 lanes
immigration.
of traffic he cut
This
across.
prison
There's no way
Russian zone
left
in
turns
one
are
of
prohibited over
countries
there.
where we want to live forever. Help me, giant, please. Help, giant, please. Give me a giant, please work on my and home and my survivability, life and freedom, independence, money, of work and credit or hypotheca. Help, giant, please me.
Hey, a multi-use trail reappeared on the right
Help,
side.
giant, please. Come to giant, please. Take
We're
me,
about to go
giant,
by
please.
Centennial Park
Везем
once we get
this
into
prison
Toronto.
Russian zone, везем. Once of countries where we want to
I
live
think they
forever.
closed this field
Help,
there.
giant, please.
And I'm pretty sure they closed the go-kart track there.
Help, giant, please. I want giant to live with you, resemble in house or flat. I want to live with and house reflect. Help drive, please. Take a drive, please, with you. This prison Russian zone with you. Help drive, please.
There was someone letting it rip in their beds. Indoor karting, K1 speed, that looks fun.
Give me a drive, please.
We're at Dixie Road.
My
so
happy life and home.
That way too early.
And freedom and independence and inviolability.
On the right.
Life, home. And work. And money. Without contact with black six and hairs and little six and hairs.
What bus is that there? That's a 35 West.
Это из сраных инвалидов. Hope Johnny, please.
Courtyard Marriott on the left. I don't know why the hell you would stay here.
Hope Johnny, please. I want Johnny to work in restaurants, bars, manufacturers industry, magazines, shops, Johnny, internet, mobile.
Bell building on the left.
Transport. Industrial Johnny industry. Offices.
Behind the bus.
One people in one
Sobeys
room
right? I think that might be one of their
or transport. Hope Johnny, please. Without contacts with hairs and socks and little socks and hairs. Hope Johnny, please. Hope Johnny, please. Take Johnny, please, with you. This prison with you. In lands of countries where we want to live forever. Hope Johnny, please. Johnny want Johnny to live with you. Or his own lie. In Canada, Johnny, Alaska, Scotland, England, USA, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, or Czech Republic. Hope Johnny, please. Come to Johnny, please.
Of a strode and more of a road.
And this piano.
Is Planet Bowl. I used to go to that place quite often. And there's a Chuck's Roadhouse.
And like Johnny is only piano. Music.
Skechers Distribution Center, I think, on the
Section.
left.
Jazz. And jazz.
Centennial Park.
And classical music. Look at the jazz. With others.
There's people golfing right now,
Objects.
probably getting twilight rates.
Замолоджение piano. Royal Johnny. Hope Johnny, please. Johnny harpsichord. Harpsichord. Zmort like harpsichord. Hope Johnny, please. Very giant like harpsichord. Drive. Piano. Hope Johnny, please.
Out of my way, I'm in a Camaro.
I want giant to live with you. And this harpsichord. Royal. Hope Johnny,
This
please.
is a Go station on the left. Go rent for it. Looks like it's newly built.
Come to Johnny, please. Take Johnny, please, with you. This prison Russian zone with you. Zone of countries where we want to live forever. Hope Johnny, please. Look at the Johnny, ты finished eating this. Это finish Johnny, ты eating It.
They're already working on the
Это
extension.
the moment, Женя. Is there Женя unpleasantly?
Opened 5 years ago and it kept getting
Under
delayed into
Женя
September.
influence
Now,
of mind control technology
they have it in
threats
September.
and
It's
their
never happened.
6 hertz. Help me, Женя, please. Because Женя is not finished. And Женя to have a big risk for my brain and mind and consciousness
I'm gonna have to plug this.
and my health. Under блядь. After Женя this hormones poison water and body is not a fat. Женя, look at Женя. The Женя is not a fat, Женя. The Женя is only water. Look at that, Женя. The Женя is only water. Look at that, Женя. The action of that, Женя. It's only water.
There's a Molson brewery.
The
just
Женя
off
is not
with
a fat.
giant Canadian
Give
flag.
me Женя my
And just
body
east of here, there used to be a
without
Labatt brewery.
this and this Женя.
That's
And
long
my
since
hair
closed
is
down.
the natural golden and blue eyes. Женя. And Женя. My nose is Женя, how
This is a
Angela
really
and
funky
Joe.
stretch of Eglinton.
Help me, Женя, please. Help Женя, please, Женя, to realize my immigration of this prison Russian zone in one of countries, Женя, where we want to live for Женя. Help Женя, please. And work and my freedom, independence, home is availability. Help Женя, please me. Look at that, Женя. Это Женя, finish Женя, it. Это this moment, Женя. Look at this, Женя. That to finish Женя. That to finish Женя at this moment, Женя.
The East Mall, which runs
Help
from
Женя, please me. Come to Женя, please. Take me, Женя, please, with you. This prison with you. Help Женя, please.
There is the start of bike lanes on the right.
Блин, всё.
Onto Eglinton from Eglinton.
Look at that, Женя. This is under influence of these technologies.
Ooh,
Look at that, Женя.
it's got his hood up. If I knew what the hell I was doing, I'd stop and help you. I wonder if this is a Metrolinx staging ground on the left. Or the crosstown extension. And somehow I had this drink in this Yeti cooler all day. I got sufficiently close to home that I go ahead and open it. So this drink came out of my fridge. It went into the Yeti at around, I want to say 5 after 11 a.m. Here it is at 7:58 p.m. It's been in my backpack this whole time, and it is still cold. That thing is amazing. But this is nice. We've got bike lanes on the right. There's a separate sidewalk, which I think should always be the case. At least in busier areas, bikes and pedestrians should always be separate. We're out in Etobicoke. This is Kipling Avenue, so south of here, well south of here, is Kipling Station. Ooh, this camera's hot. This part's not too different from its Mississauga counterpart. It will be served by better transit. It's still got that same kind of ridiculous Strode feel to it. Not too far from where the crosstown LRT will terminate, at least before the extension is built. This is Islington Avenue. It's a very major north-south artery in Etobicoke. How tempting that looks just to jump down to that park on the right. My watch just told me you've burned over 400 calories from activities today. I have. This is Royal York Road. You can go south and head through a very affluent area with tons of really nice homes. And Bloor Street or just before Bloor Street, you'll hit Royal York subway station. Look at this development on the left. And the trail continues on the right side of the street. This is not a part of Eglinton I've ever explored on the channel before. I think I'd taken the e-bike as far out as Scarlet. Look at that infrastructure on the right. That is downright great. Oops. I think they're preparing for the crosstown extension on the left here. This is Scarlet Road. And we are bidding farewell to Etobicoke as we cross the Humber River. I almost think with all this land, why not just build like a busway? And then a very half-assed underground streetcar that's going to cost millions of dollars and not even come close to opening on time. Just slap a priority bus lane, paint it red, call it a day, save some money. There should have been a subway in the first place. Placed throughout Midtown. Oh, this is a train bus in front of us. On what street are we at? I don't know. I can't see any flippin' street signs. Where the hell are we? I should know what this is. I think this is Jane Street. It's gotta be. Because if that was Royal York, I can't think of another major north-south street other than Scarlet that is just east. If you weren't familiar with this area and your instructions were to turn on to Jane Street, you'd be SOL. Yeah, you tell me, where does it say Jane Street? What the hell is this, City of Toronto? Our train bus just left the lane. Maybe you didn't like how narrow this lane is?
Уже. Not jail to come down for smoking jail. It is jail. Because J. I'm able to smoke in this J. Because J. I don't know J what to consist this. Tobacco is not tobacco. Or this J For streets at hots. I don't know, Jay, is what to confuse it. Jay, I знаю, но Jay, was to smell nature, табак. I don't know, Jay. Because Jay, therefore Jay, I don't Jay. It's Jay, the nature is not nature. Табак Jay, look at this Jay. There Jay to like him. This is not a fake Jay. So made Jay. Look at the Jay. Maybe. Look at the Jay. The Jay that. And I try to dream to have my Scottish uniform. The giant Scottish uniform. Hope to live me with you. Of this prison in USA. Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England. Muslim strength faster Germany. Help Jay, please me. There is Jay to like in this. That is Jay uniform. This is my slowly variant of style, the motions, Scottish uniform. The Jay. Jay is my favorite style and emotions. Scottish style. The Jay. The giant dreaming giant to have a rival or herbs heart in Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Muslim South Germany or Czech Republic, and computer. Jay. The giant like herbs heart and piano and low. The Jay. The section the Jay. Компьютер уже. Женя. This Женя. Under influence of these technologies and laser technologies. Лказет, Женя. Они так воздействуют. Подонки и суки. С их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. Да. The under influence of these technologies. Very to head pain. Very pain head. And so unpleasantly. Они так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки, суки, их пиздосранки. И гондоны, суки и кобели. Лукадзе Джои. Джой. Они даже так могут воздействовать этой аппаратурой. Не только сны показывать с подонками и суками. Это еще могут делать так, что когда хочет это самое послушать музыку, это о чем-то своем думать. Это они могут сделать с компьютером, что будут всякие крысы появляться. Они так могут воздействовать этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки. И их пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели. Как и сделать любой сон на компьютере. И показывать его ночью. Это излить. Показывая, что крысы существуют. С их пиздосранками, суками и кобелями. To vision smoking this. Don't know just what to consist this.
So what we're gonna do is go right through Yonge and Eglinton. Not that you can even turn at that intersection. Well, you can, but you're not supposed to. But we'll go to Redpath, up to Broadway, which is a one-way street, and then we'll head into Enterprise. That'll wrap up a pretty long-ass day for me. There's Eglinton Station. The always busy intersection of Yonge and Eglinton.
White Rock from there. You'll see the Alaska. United Kingdom. I to finish stating this and to cook in my breakfast lunch. Joy. Cook me joy, please. Come to me, joy, please. Take me with you of this prison, Russian zone, in one of countries. There I will want to live forever. Of my first day, ghost in prison, Russian zone. Cook me, Johnny, please.
So
I will come to Johnny. Russian threats, and their socks and hairs. Help me, Johnny, please.
Ooh, it stinks of skunk.
Give Johnny, please, me. Independence, freedom, and work money. Home
I want to
is
be in this
my
lane.
liability. Help Johnny, please.
I don't know if the low light capabilities of this camera are all that good.
Help Johnny, please, and white people's wrath.
Bring them to the test a little bit.
From the USA and Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Oh, please, Joy, terrorize my immigration in this prison. In one of countries, is where I want to live. Help Joy, please. Они опять так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки. С их пиздосранками, гондонами, суками и кабелями. Насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны Россия. Не давая мне осуществить мою эмиграцию в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Чехию, Францию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду, Аляску. Куда я собираюсь? Насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны Россия, пытая аппаратурой и мент-контроль над аппаратурой. И принуждая находиться среди подонков и сук, и их пиздосранок, и гондонов, сука, кобелей. Худжи, близ.
Signaling.
As not giant Russian rats. Oh my nationality. I want no human. It's not of Russian rats. And their sucks and hairs.
Signal crossing.
Худжи, please. Do you realize my immigration on this Russian zone ghetto? Худжи, please.